When will housing prices drop in 2022 in the Atlanta area? I have an answer. What does this mean if you want to sell a house? What does this mean if you want to buy a house? That's what we're talking about today. Hi, I'm Kelly Vandever. I'm a real estate agent in the Atlanta, Georgia area with Keller Williams, North Atlanta. If you're a bottom line person, know this. If you need to or you want to sell a house because you want to move to a different area or another part of the country, now is a good time to sell. If you want to buy a house because you need more space or you need less space or you just want a change of scenery, it is a good time to buy a house. If you want more details about why it's both a good time to sell a house and buy a house, keep watching. When I got my real estate license, my first team leader asked us the question, how do you know you're at the top of a market? At one of our team meetings, he drew a graph. You know what the graph looks like. This is the market. This is the top of the market. And after he drew the graph, he said, okay, I'm going to draw this same shape again. Yell out when you think we're at the top of the market. And I'm going to encourage you to yell at your screen as I do the drawing and see where you think the top of the market is as I draw it. So are you ready? Okay, so I'm drawing the market now. Did you yell now? Did you do it down here or down here? The point that he's making is that you don't know when you're at the top of the market until after you've started going down. Make sense? July 2022 was the first month that we saw a drop in the median price of a house in 17 months. Does that mean we're past our peak? Does that mean that we're down in this territory or going towards that territory? I think it's likely, but only time and the data will tell for sure. Earlier I said now is still a good time to sell a house. If the market's going down, why would it still be a good time to sell a house? The red line in this diagram is the median sales price in 2021. The black line is the median sales price in 2022. If you're beating yourself up because you didn't sell last year, then guess what? If you sell this year, you're still going to be better off than if you had sold in 2021. It's still a good time to sell a house. Then what makes it a good time to buy a house? Two things. There's a lot more supply of houses for sale this year than there were last year. The red line is the number of listings by month last year versus the black line, which is the number of listings that we've seen so far in 2022. A lot of people selling their house are like, oh no, I've missed the market. So they're putting their house on the market, which benefits you as the person buying the house. Because we've seen higher interest rates than we have in the last couple of years, that has also decreased the number of people buying a house. But what people are starting to realize now is that these interest rates that we currently have are very comparable to what we had before the pandemic. The pandemic was an anomaly. So get out there and get that next home before interest rates go up and before more people figure out these interest rates aren't so bad. Plus, because of the number of increased houses for sale and the fewer buyers that are going on right now, sellers are more likely to accept contingencies, accept due diligence periods. And if you're not quite sure what a due diligence period is, I've got a video that you can watch for that. We have seen housing prices drop in 2022 in Atlanta. But now is still a good time to sell a house or buy a house, especially if you have a great real estate agent that's paying attention to what's going on in the market. Looking for help in the Atlanta, Georgia area? Let's set up a time to talk. If you need some help buying or selling a house in the metro Atlanta area, reach out. Let's set up a time to talk.